Good early morning, everybody. I'm hanging out and just kind of walking around booths right now. We're a little bit early. Things haven't gotten rolling, and I figured I'd start one right now because it's quiet. It gets pretty loud in here. So I'm going to go to a couple of booths real quick, make this one short, and introduce some of the new products that I saw yesterday. Some of them I've been fishing already, some of them I haven't. I'm friends with the guys at Spro and Strike King, not sponsored by either of them, but I do know a little bit about the new stuff, so I'm going to kind of show what they are. Right here I'm sitting in the Spro booth, and the reason I'm friends with them is they're located right down the street from my house, so it's not hard. So I'm going to turn this camera around, show you just some of the new stuff. There's not a whole lot of stuff in the booth that's new. The one I'm excited about is this teeny tiny little rat right here. I mean, literally, look at my hand. That's how small that rat is. And the cool thing about it is that it's not a wake bait, it's not a topwater bait, it actually dives about 2.5 feet under the water. I got to fish some for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and the bass in the shallows have been crushing it. You fish it on a spinning rod, a medium action spinning rod, 8-pound test fluorocarbon, you know. But man, they've been crushing it. It's a good little deal. I think it's just because it's something different. But the other one that I've been playing around with is the new 20 to 25 foot deep diver silent. It's got a weight transfer system that's a heavy rubber ball, and so kind of a cool little deal. And then it dives great. It's good. It's a good bait. I haven't caught anything on it yet, so I really haven't been talking much about it. The ones I haven't played with but are pretty cool, this is the Rust Lane SB, 3 to 5 feet. You know, all these new Rust Lane crankbaits. Their big wide wobble crankbaits is pretty good, little square bills. And then down here, that's a 9 to 14 feet. That's a tough depth. There's not a whole lot of crankbaits that go that deep. Crawfish colors, and then the new color of Spro frog. Let me take it off and look at the bottom. I always look at the bottom of a topwater frog. So it's a yellow bottom, pretty cool little color. So, and then the popping frog and new swivels. So early. I'm always early. I was in the military. You're 15 minutes early, you're on time. Alright, so that's that. We're going to make a real quick run down to the Strike King booth. It's just right down the other side of the 13 booth. There's Livingston Lures right there. Motor Guide booth. Pretty cool. Yeah, Spro frogs are I don't have a favorite frog, but they're at the top of the list. They're pretty good. So, Strike King's got some pretty cool new stuff out. I'm gonna start over here on this side. We got the Rage Swimmer and a baby Rage Swimmer. Let me see if I can pull one out of their box. Teeny tiny little Rage Swimmer. New color of Rage Swimmer. It's a black and blue, good night color. Good down here in South Florida. It's a good color. A baby menace. So thanks, Hillbilly Man. Appreciate it. Pretty cool little colors though of the Rage stuff. Let me run through this box. This is their big. I don't even know what this bait's called. Come on. Big old fat, like trick worm like deal. And then a new color of Rage Bug. This is the Falcon Craw. And I haven't been over to talk to them about some of this new stuff, so I don't know a whole lot about it. This is the new bait. This is a French fry, the old style French fry. You Carolina rig it, you can wacky rig it, do all kinds of stuff. That's all the colors of it. So, yeah, Trey, I'm always early, bro. Always early. So these are pretty cool. These are other things I didn't really know about. Let me see if I can find them where I can pull them out. Look at these jig heads. Now, like I said, I haven't asked anything about it, but this would be, I mean, I'd put a big old freaking worm on this. That's a monstrous hook on that jig head, and it looks like it would drag and stay upright. Be a little somewhat of a creeper, shaky head type style deal. But big old massive hooks. So I'm excited to try those. Those look like something that I would love to fish, but who knows. And then clear crankbaits. Why clear crankbaits? Because you don't want the bass to get a good look at them. Man, I don't know. I've been wanting clear crankbaits for years just to try out, but just never have. So there's just new colors in the oh, what size is that square bill? The 4.0s. So that's all the new colors for the 4.0s. Color extensions for the for a lot of the baits. Look at those colors of red-eye shads. Pretty neat. Now this topwater frog, I know it is uglier than sin, okay? But I tell you, I have caught a ton of fish on it. Well, not a ton of fish, but when I use it, I catch fish on it. So I know it's ugly, but it has a really cool action, and the tail is a lot wavier. It's just got just a different action than your topwater frogs and your poppers and stuff like that. So I don't get so much into their jig colors, but there's new jigs. And then they got some underspin type jig heads. I don't know squat about those either. So, but that's the Strike King booth. Y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. So I'm just going to walk around here a little bit. Terminator frog by Rapala. I have not made it over to the Rapala booth yet. It's the other side. I try to start at one side of the ICAST and work to the other throughout the 3 days because it's such a huge place. So, and I have to stop and talk to people a lot because I love to talk. But Concept Z is $200. Is what, and it'll be out February 1st is what the due date is. Now I wouldn't put that to, I wouldn't make that gospel. Any new chatterbaits? There's a lot of new lures with Z-Man. Hey, they're real close. Let me go look and see. There's Ricky. Say hey, Ricky. There's my folks up early this morning. So, Z-Man booth. Let me see if I can find their new products. Where's y'all's new products for? Right there. Hey, Frank. Good morning. Okay.
On both sides here.
All right. So, you guys have seen me fish the trout eye. That's a finesse style trout eye. And then the snake lock jig heads. So they're a swinging jig head that keep that elastic on. New Ned heads. I'm excited about these right here because it looks like they'll keep those suckers on and they won't have the problem that the barb's been having of coming off. You guys have heard me talk about that. Finesse jigs called the Cross-Eye Power Finesse Jig. Cross-Eye Flipping Jig. Of course, the jackhammer you guys have heard about. So high quality everything, and they're not cheap, but they're really good. I have a couple of them that I bought just recently. Come around the other side. New plastics form is the Mag Fatties. Big old Magnum trick worm style deal. I bet you that thing's awesome. Finesse frogs. Tiny. Here's my hand again. Look how small that sucker is. Little tiny frog. I wonder what size hook you use that on. Come on down to the Slim Swims. I guess you put those on the Finesse Shad Eye or the Ned rig. Man, that'd be awesome. I have not seen the Yamamoto booth. I don't even know if they have one here. I don't know. I have to go look and see. It might be on the other end of the show. The TRD Hogs. So that'd be a Ned rig deal. Creature bait for the Ned rig. Best new reel I've seen so far is absolutely the 13 Fishing Concept Z. It is. I can't believe they made a reel with no ball bearings. So, trick shots. Good little drop shot worm. Look at that. Here's a smaller one. 3.5 inches. So that's their new stuff for this year. So, except you can't dip it in JJ's Magic. I love these baits, but I can't dip them because they dissolve in JJ's. That Elastec dissolves in JJ's. I mean, that's nothing I can do about it. It just happens. So that's Spro. Well, guys, I've got my charging block today. So how much will the 13 reel be running us? $200 is what it's going to run. But I brought my charging block today, so my phone is not going to go dead. So I'm going to be doing a lot of these walking around. It's going to be noisier for the next ones, just because there's going to be a lot of people. But I'm going to walk around the show and kind of show you guys what I can do. I'm going to be on Bass University Live at 9 a.m. Eastern this morning, talking about 13 fishing products. This is the 1 week that I talk about my sponsor stuff exclusively. I mean, they are the ones that help keep me, help me make the videos. I mean, it keeps me from going broke. This is my job. This is what I do. I know a lot of you guys can't stand it when I talk about my sponsor stuff, but bear with me this week. It's what I do. It's how I get paid. So we'll talk to you later.